What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching and listening. I just surpassed over 100 listeners through all my episodes, and that is a great milestone. So thank you all so much. Please continue to like it, share it, follow me at Zay_SMR on Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. And yeah, let's go.
Quick. How's it going, man?
Hey, it's going great. Life is good. It's a little bit cooler here in Sacramento, so
Yeah.
I can finally wear a long sleeve, keep the window open a little bit. But other than that, we're moving, living life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. How about yourself?
I'm grinding.
Yeah, I love it.
It's been a year. It's been a year of like trying to get this same professor to do this other recommendation for me.
Yeah.
And she just didn't understand what was going on. And then it's due in like 10 it's due in like 2 weeks, the essay for me. Yeah. And she thought she was doing something totally different the whole time. I was
She
like,
sent you yeah.
She was like, all right, I wrote you a poem. I was like, what?
Right. I sent you a rough draft.
I sent you a rough draft here. It says violets are red. And I was like, I don't love you.
Cute haiku.
Cute haiku. 575. I was like,
Yeah.
come on. This isn't
2 weeks. That's exciting though.
Yeah, I'll be done with the whole application process in very very soon. So yeah, clap it up for me. It's been a stressful year. This whole year is like, if I make it through, then I can do it in life.
Oh yeah.
So people put in 10,000 hours to get good at stuff or become a professional, right?
Mm-hmm.
I literally put 2,000 hours into this job already.
Wow.
And so I think I'm
You're close.
I'm well on my way. I'm 1/5 of the 20% of the way there. That's a big deal. Yeah.
Taking a step to the right direction.
Are you are in your own apartment right now, right? You're not at
We actually moved.
Your parents moved, or
no.
Oh,
so I still live with Krisha and a couple of our roommates.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we live in Atomas now. So
oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
over there by the old Sacramento Kings Stadium.
Yeah, gotta represent,
Good old
sleep. Can't leave them.
Yeah, good old Sleep Train Arena.
Bell Cow Arena. Yeah, so we're over here. We moved I think earlier this year.
Nice.
Yeah, like around March, April. And then yeah, it's really nice. We have finally have a house.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit
of what? Brother. No, sorry, keep going.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a bigger space for the dogs to run around. It's a good time.
Yeah, that's what's up. So you're in the house.
Yeah, you've seen the apartment. It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more spacious than the cramped area. But yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, that's what's up. I might just have to be dark for a little bit.
Yeah, I love it.
They can't know I'm dark skinned. I'm just playing. Reggie, come on, my man.
Reggie's a grown man.
Hey, Reggie's a grown man.
Reggie's a grown man.
Hey, I walked up to him last night, tried to punk him. He slapped me in the face. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no joke, man. He is all business.
He graduated. Sac State, stingers up, horns up.
Stingers up.
No horns.
Up.
No hornets. The hornets down.
Hornets are down. Hey, but we're back in class, back in person. So Hornets are slowly coming back up.
Slowly coming back up. Except for those Japanese hornets. Am I right?
No, you are right.
There's this big thing with like Japanese hornets, like just destroying beehives, taking over the world. Yeah. If anyone was wondering. How do you feel? How do you feel being on here?
I feel relieved.
Really?
That we're doing this. Yeah, I feel like we talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe over the past. I know we were really trying to get into it maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think like when we were home for summer, I think, and then we just talked about doing something together like this, and then you took a leap of faith.
Yeah, took the leap of faith, and I know we were always just like, man, I want to be on YouTube. We should have a YouTube channel. You do it
Right,
there, you
right,
do
right.
it there, and
Yeah, we have our own schedule for the day. We have our weekly schedule.
yeah.
When we'll be on.
Yeah. And I know I keep harping on this, so I don't want to talk about it much. But yeah, it's tough. Yes.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Trying to keep a schedule and stuff. Like, oh, I'll post on Sundays, Mondays,
Right.
Wednesdays. Or we'll post on
Then
Wednesday.
pushes over, pushes over to Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
Push it over to Tuesday. But yeah,
But you post. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, I posted. I still got another episode with Kyle coming up. That still have to drop. I'm dropping that tomorrow. Been big into like
multi-part series.
Yeah, multi-part series. People were voting whether they wanted an hour or 3 parts, and I had no idea what was going on when it happened. I posted all 3, and then I took 2 down, and then I posted the YouTube link, and then I was like, you know what, scratch that.
Yeah,
we're gonna. I'm just gonna turn the light on in the kitchen in a second. We're scratching that, taking all 3 down. But yeah, are you doing work with kids now?
Right now, no, I'm not. I'm going back to school.
Oh, you're back in it. That's why you said horns up, stingers up.
Hornets up, stingers up till I die.
Yeah, of course.
yeah. So there were some classes that weren't offered because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So like the in-person labs that I needed to graduate. So I'm taking one class this fall, and then one class in the spring just for my post-grad prereqs are done.
Mm-hmm. So. And you're trying to go, are you trying to also, I think you were doing PA? Were you trying to do PA?
PA is the plan right now. Excuse me. But med school was also the plan for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with COVID shutting everything down, like the last maybe year and a half, it was just really tough to apply and do all that things. So yeah. But I think after going back to school, kind of rediscovering my love to, learn new things every day. Like I really love, I don't know. I love being in school. So that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel that. And before we get too far into this, like I did last time, this is Miguel Enzo Castillo Jimenez.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I know, right?
My name is Miguel Enzo Castillo Julio Ritardo.
Cantado, Sweet Life. And
Jimenez. Yes, that's
yeah, we went to high school together for only 2 years. But those 2 years felt
only 2
like
years.
They felt like so long.
Yeah.
For real.
That was a great time.
Yeah. Enzo thought I was breaking in.
Yeah. The first time we met.
But I wasn't. Best friends, just like that.
Yeah. Instantly.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought I had no choice. I thought I was like, hey,
I was holding them up.
I'm sorry.
I was like, Mormon house.
Right.
I'm taking all the snacks. I'm taking all the snacks.
All the snacks, all the Gatorade.
All the Gatorade.
Yeah.
All the gasoline money.
Lying around.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. And you said you rediscovered your love for school. You just like to learn?
I think so. Go ahead.
No, you go for it.
Oh, I mean, I just think without it, I have to be constantly looking for, to stimulate the brain, stimulate the mind. I can't really stay stagnant for a couple months on end, because that's how it was whenever the pandemic first started, when we first went into lockdown.
Oh,
first 2 months I was, watch what anime am I gonna watch next? I am going through the list.
I have watched One Piece 7 times.
Right,
that's about 7,000 episodes, 2,100 hours.
Exactly.
But no, I feel that. I'm gonna cut this light on in the kitchen. One second. I forgot to I'm recording is in progress again. Okay.
Right.
But talking about like COVID and going crazy and needing to go back to school, I kind of felt the same way.
Yeah.
Like I kept like, what is the next thing? Like in the last podcast, Kyle and I were like talking about like going up and down. At first it was plants, and then it was we got Reggie, we got a dog. And then I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I guess I'm gonna take a medical terminology course. That's like a
Right. Yeah.
class. And I'm just like, all right, I just want to keep learning as much as possible. And like, while this sounds bad, but while we were still kind of locked down, I
Mhm.
was like, this is the perfect opportunity to like, this is where everyone's launching their thing. And so
Hell yeah.
I had a microphone. I I didn't like that one, so I got a new one. And then
Right.
yeah, I was like, I'm going for it now while the pandemic is still going on. That way
Right.
people will have less of a choice. I'm gonna make them listen to me. If they don't have
Exactly.
time, they're gonna listen to me.
Put it straight in their face.
Yeah, yeah, and it's working out so far. It's really cool. Germany's messing with me. Now Nigeria is in the mix for people listening to
Oh,
me.
we're
Um,
international. We're
we're in
global.
we're global. I'm
Yeah.
glad to have made it back to my homeland in
Roots.
Nigeria and our roots. I am definitely looking forward to cutting out the audio of Reggie eating his food. All right, let's get into some fun stuff here. Well, I mean, we
Yeah.
could go straight off of that and talk about how COVID affected you. COVID clearly affected you. Is there anything deeper that you wanted to dive into?
Um. Yeah. I just think that I know COVID just kind of put a halt and a pause in our lives, but I thought it was the perfect time to like sit back and really think what is important in life. You know what I'm talking
Uh-huh.
about? Like
Yeah,
what really makes you passionate in life? Because now you have the time.
yeah,
Now
for sure.
you have nothing else to worry about except staying alive, hopefully, right? And
Yeah.
what makes you happy. So
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think a lot of people got to do a lot of soul searching to
right,
definitely
right,
find
right.
that out. And just like this show, soul searching, and
Yeah,
it's therapeutic. It's free therapy, and this
it
really
is.
does, like, having a creative outlet during COVID, like writing poetry or like
Yeah,
doing
totally.
art and stuff. Is there anyone that has that, like, sells art or like makes music or anything?
Um, I have one friend actually that's getting into the NFT space.
Oh, shout them out. Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah. His name is JSAE. He's on the found. He's trying to be
Mm,
an artist on the Foundation app, but
mm.
he has his like artwork is super nice, and he's just trying to put it on the digital marketplace and kind of booming right now. So
Oh, shoot, yeah, that's what's up. I have not gotten into any of that. I mean, I mean, I remember hearing about NFTs and being like, all right, Delana, make some NFTs and sell them.
yeah, right.
$1 billion.
Yeah,
But I really don't understand. I think it's really dope for artists and creatives, not
right.
people trying to take advantage of other people like the Paul brothers, but people that are
Yeah,
like legit, like, oh shoot, this is like an opportunity for me to like sell a one of one
yeah. No,
and
exactly.
like get it out there and gain recognition. So
Yeah,
shout out to JSAE.
right.
Is that their
And
at, or is that
yeah,
how
I
it?
believe so. There might be an underscore after, but yeah, it
Yeah,
should show.
definitely check them out. I know I always want to like shout out artists and stuff, but I also like am kind of shouting out you as well. And I know last time Kyle really wanted to talk about nutrition because that was his major.
Yeah,
I don't know what made you want to go into becoming a PA or possibly a doctor or
yeah,
going to
yeah,
med
yeah.
school and stuff.
Well, I think initially when right after high school, I was kind of confused on where to go or what to
Mm-hmm.
do.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're still young. And we were having fun. So,
Mm-hmm.
but the time we had to apply for colleges, apply for a major. I was like, man, what am I gonna study for 4 years? Because I thought once you pick a major, you couldn't choose again.
Yeah.
I thought you're set. Like I thought
Okay.
after you pick one, I was like, no, that's it.
That's it.
Little did I know, huh, that you can change a major,
Little did I know. Hey,
right?
I didn't
So
even know. I didn't even know what I was going to school for when I was there.
yeah, exactly. Half the time you were there, we just, man, I don't know,
I,
but
yeah. Sorry, keep going.
yeah, but yeah. I mean, I think I followed what my parents wanted to do, and I thought it was very easy just to be like, hey, this is gonna take 4 years. This is a stable job, and it might be not what I want to do, but it's safe, and I don't really have to worry about job security. I have set for life, but I did not want to be a nurse. My first year, I was there and I volunteered at hospitals. I worked in hospitals. That is not for me, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like I wanted more responsibility. I feel like I'm capable of taking a leadership role. So I thought that I wanted to do more. So I changed my major. And then I changed my major to like a pre-bio or like a pre-med kind of thing. And then my sister and I were getting close at the time. So I changed my major to child development. And that's when I was like, yo, I've always loved kids, but I was like, man, this is it. Like this is what makes me happy, And it took me like 3 years in. Yeah, I was like, really, I was gonna graduate with a nursing degree, and I was like, you know what? Let's switch majors.
Switch it up.
Yeah, and I finally switched, and I did my last year online, and it wasn't the best, but I made the most. I made the most that I could, But it's really good. It's a good time. I had a couple internships that I worked with mentally, physically disabled kids, and that was really eye-opening. That was really rewarding. I get to go to their houses. I get to go and visit their dojo, and make them comfortable, make them have a better life. So I don't know. It's just it's a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
No problem.
No, really, I really I mean, when I went to school, I was just like, I don't even know what kinesiology is. I just know like I wanted to be I wanted to be the person that helps out in the physical therapy clinic.
Right.
And I applied to a 4-year school, not knowing like that I was going in like, I actually went in for a fitness specialist, which is, I'm assuming, become a personal trainer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna, yeah.
Who knows? And then I was like, well, I'm taking the same classes as the pre-physical therapy students, so I guess I'll switch over. So I did, and then the first class was like, the people that help out in the clinic are usually like PT assistants, and you just go to a community college right out of high school. And I was like, damn it, I had no idea.
Save some money, save some time.
I should have just saved some money, saved time, gone to Sierra, and I could be working working in the clinic right now. But then I was like, I'm already here, so why don't I just go full-fledged and try to become a PT? And like being in the clinic and talking to everyone, I'm glad I did. And because that's definitely what I want to do. But I didn't even really know that. Like I graduated and COVID was the last semester, and so like internship stopped, volunteering stopped, and so I was just like graduated. Like, is this really what I want to do?
Yeah, rethinking everything.
Yeah. So thankfully, I worked in the clinic and I had like dope people around that I can hang out with and talk to and like just be open with, and they've helped me out with like letters of recommendation and stuff. So it's definitely been nice and like, oh, okay, I do want to do this, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's reassuring to know that you're on the right path.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And like now applying to schools, I have to be like, I have to like write why I wanted to be a physical therapist, and that's just like eye-opening. Like, oh, like go beyond wanting to help people. It's like, oh shoot, well, I remember like being like the only Black kid in some of my classes, the only Black kid in my doctor's office, and I remember like being misdiagnosed in Texas. I don't even know if I ever told anybody this. They told me I was never gonna play basketball again. They were like, your heart's enlarged, your EKG's crazy, you have asthma. You could literally drop dead on the basketball court, like LaMarcus Aldridge is like scared of doing because of his heart issues. And I was like, all right, I guess
that's it.
But then we went and like got another opinion from a Black doctor at the Texas Children's Hospital, and he was like, no, your heart is normal, it's strong, you have asthma, so your heart is working hard, you're good. And I was like, we just spent $3,000.
The complete opposite.
Yeah, the complete opposite of what people that didn't look like me were telling me. So that's why I want to
Right.
be a PT. I just thought I would slip that in there real quick.
You got to put in that.
Yeah,
I love it.
for sure. Let's skip it off here. And we're gonna go into the origins of the thumbs up.
It's a good one.
Couldn't tell you why I thought about this. I think
Makes you think though.
Yeah, it does make you think. What are the origins? What do you think the origins of the thumbs up are? If you just had to guess.
I think people had to communicate in far lengths apart, you know. But the thumbs up is, I feel like it just looks right. You know, this is yes. This, you know, this can't say yes.
Yeah, that's what we think now. Right? And I would probably guess the same thing, like, oh, it's just, you know, communicating non-verbally. But apparently the thumbs up gesture has its roots in ancient Rome, where gladiators would literally live or die by it. While in modern times it has a positive meaning, back then it meant to get him out of here or death. While a concealed thumb, considered thumbs down, meant the gladiator lived. So a thumbs down, a concealed thumb, considered thumbs down, meant the gladiator lived. So a thumbs down meant you got to live. Thumbs up meant you died.
It's life or death. That thumbs up.
Life or death, I guess so. But it also says that pilots used to use thumbs up to communicate. But I think I like the ancient Rome one better
than what we have now.
Yeah, die.
It's crazy that it translated all the way to now.
I know, right? How it's from ancient Rome all the way to now. That's incredible.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Uses of the thumb too.
For sure. Like, and it was like the exact opposite. Like, oh, down is up is down.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. And then this is gonna be quick. I wanted to talk about quickly the Houston Hurricanes is a cricket team. Been watching cricket. Delenda's dad loves cricket. Trying to figure out what it even is. But it's cool. I'm trying to get the hang of it. Yeah. But they decided to name the Houston team decided to name their team the Hurricanes. Right after, I mean, not right after, but after getting hit with multiple hurricanes in the past.
Yeah.
Hurricane Ida, right? And then now Hurricane Nicholas is, like, I'm pretty sure, causing havoc in the Gulf of Mexico right now.
Yeah, and on the way up.
I just thought it was bizarre. How could you do this?
I don't think they should, be proud of that. They kind of just repping the Hurricanes.
Rep it up, baby. I mean, at least they're not the Biscuits, I guess.
Oh, the Big Mo, yeah.
Big Mo's out there swinging his thing, and I don't know what I don't know what he means. Oh man. Growing up though, what is this a total tangent. Growing up though, speaking of hurricanes, speaking of weather, speaking of ice.
Yes.
Breaking the ice. What are some of the games like you played growing up? Like I just wanted to compare. Like growing up, we always played like Break the Ice or like Operation, and we had like the Shrek Operation, and it would like buzz your fingers and stuff. I just didn't know. Like I don't know. I'm trying to help me get to know you even
childhood
better.
Games.
Did you ever play Break the Ice?
Yeah, we played Hoop and Stick.
Hoop and Stick.
Shout out Jason. Thank you. If you listen to this. Yeah, I mean we played some Break the Ice games. It was more of get to know each other kind of thing. So it was very easy to do. You know how Spin the Bottle has a very a sexual connotation. So it was more like, when we did it, it was more like, hey, tell me something about yourself. We'll spin the bottle. Who's next? Kind of thing. So that's what we would do when we were young.
How about in your family? Would you all spin the bottle? You wouldn't spin the bottle.
I don't think we didn't spin the bottle.
Uncle Jerry would spin the bottle. We were like, Uncle Jerry, what are you doing?
Uncle Jerry with all our female cousins.
Oh man, come on, Jerry.
No. But it was really funny. my cousins from my dad's side were here in the United States, and then I was the only one in the Philippines.
Oh wow.
So when we first moved here, I went to a party where all the cousins were there, and it was just me, fresh off the boat, and I was like, just really scared, right? Because it's my first time. I'm in San Francisco. It's cold as hell. I'm coming from the Philippines where it's 95 and humid, right? So I go in, I'm scared, and the thing to break the ice was basketball. I think that it was really easy to be like, hey, pass me the ball, and we can get along that way. Because I don't think you need to try hard to communicate with basketball, at least initially, right?
Yeah, that's
you
true.
Just pass the ball, shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Really,
yeah, I remember like basketball for me was like, oh man, this is like, I want to like, it's my like escape. I just get to like, this is like a form of like meditation for me.
Yeah.
I just get to like relax and just shoot it up and listen to music and get better. But you know, speaking of basketball, having like or communicate, like how it communicates today, I have Kyrie Irving's tweet here.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Hey, he tweets, "My mask is off. Now take yours off. No fear."
Yeah, that was out of left field. That was
I don't know. Kyrie's always been a man of vagueness. He's always been in the shadows. All I know is he's a good basketball player, and he puts his mental health first, which is good, I guess. And his mom was a part of an American Indian tribe. I do know that. He's doing good for the indigenous community.
Yeah,
but I don't know what he's doing here.
I think he was just, I don't know.
But I wonder what he meant. I mean, let's see. You can still see me, right?
Right.
It just says it's just quote tweets or just people being like, not you, or like Dr. Umar, and people being like, I just saw you yesterday with a mask, and it's like, I don't know, it's just dumb. Fun stuff. Let's
Kyrie
see.
is something else.
Yeah, he's absolute bucket of insaneness. But then PJ Washington followed up with like, it's wicked out here. So I didn't know if he was throwing shots at Kanye or what's going on there. I don't know.
I think it's just the off season, you know.
People are bored.
Yeah, people are bored trying to figure out what to do and make things fun, spice their lives up a little
bit. Do you have any predictions for I mean, I guess it could be NBA, but I want to say Sacramento basketball.
Sacramento basketball has seen better days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, hey, the off season's not over yet, so I guess we're not done making moves, but the roster as it stands looks like another bottom 4 finish, you know.
Another bottom 12 in the league.
Yeah, it's not looking good for us, but hey, I will stand by their side until the day I die.
I love it.
Yeah, I love the pickups this year. I think the our draft pick Davion Mitchell is a dog. He is gonna make everybody better. I think he's gonna cause some havoc in the court. But at the end of the day, I think we should have drafted Luka. You know,
should have drafted Luka. No smoke to De'Aaron. I mean, he's getting drug tested. He's getting huge.
He looks great.
He's got drug tested recently for posting a picture.
Yeah, it's been working out.
Oh, if anything, he is carrying the team. A large amount. Him and I don't know what Buddy Hield's doing. He's in the Bahamas as we speak, but
he's chilling. No, I mean, honestly, I really like Buddy. I don't think Luke Walton uses him the correct way. I think he'd be best with I think the Warriors offense would do really well with him. You know, run, screen, shoot the ball. That's all you have to do, man. Yeah, just
it up.
You don't have to dribble. You don't have to do anything. Just run the screen, shoot the ball.
Do you think the Warriors would give anything to the Kings for what would they give to the Kings to give up Buddy for James Wiseman, a pack of Gatorade, stick of gum?
I probably wouldn't even accept that.
Steph's mouth guard.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I think Buddy gets paid too much for what he does. So I don't think I don't see the Warriors. I guess trading for him. I can see him going to. I thought the Lakers would have been perfect for him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think that trade was perfect.
They would have loved him.
Yeah, and he would have been a star. He would have 6 men on the bench. He would have, averaged 18 to 20 points. I don't know. He would just that was a good trade for both teams, I think. But
yeah, even like Buddy's an even better Ben McLemore, and Ben McLemore like kind of thrived under the Lakers. But I think the Lakers kind of had their mind set out on like we're going old man style to see we don't want none of these young guns in here, all right?
We want all the superstars.
We want all the superstars from 10 years ago.
What's a superstar? Yeah.
What's a superstar? We'll see. I would say.
We'll see. But they have a lot of people took a lot of pay cuts to be on that team, so we'll see how they do.
And they have 2 roster spots, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think they said they're trying to wait for like mid-season or something to like add after the All-Star break or around the All-Star break or something to just add like someone that goes on the market. Like, I don't know, I am expecting a shooter. They got a bunch of point guards and a bunch of bigs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm really interested what the landscape is going to be this year, just because I think everybody is stockpiling talent. It's just an arms race between the East and the West, and it's going to be a good year, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're still dealing with all that COVID stuff too, and all that.
Yeah.
That segues me into Nicki Minaj here. Nicki Minaj tweeted out her cousins afraid to get the vaccine in Trinidad because his friend got the vaccine, became unable to have kids, and his balls swelled up.
Not the testicles. Not the testicles.
I don't even know what to say. I just know that this is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I can say with 100% certainty, because we have the article here that says that Trinidad and Tobago says there are no reports of vaccine-related testicular swelling in the country. I can 100% say this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard this past year about COVID misinformation. I love it.
Yeah, just put more fuel in the fire.
Add more fuel.
Yeah,
blow it up, JK.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The crazy thing is that I saw there were some protests about the vaccine, just because of Nicki Minaj's what she said about the vaccine, or what she said about the testicular enlargement. So there's people rallying behind her and taking her word for it. I think they're just it's tough to see right now.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just imagining someone out there at the protest, just like with a sign, and it's just two balloons.
Gigantic. Yeah.
It's like, oh man. And then like it seems like the older population is more turned off to getting the vaccine and all of that stuff. And I'm just imagining, they got the saggy ball syndrome.
Yeah.
So what's going? Earlier today I saw a man's balls touch his ankles. Okay.
Sight to see.
Earlier today, a man tried to hit me with a guitar. It's okay. That was random, but I just thought I would throw it in there.
Part of life.
It is part of life. If you can if you can dodge, duck, dive, and weave like dodgeball, you're not living right. But I just, that is hilarious, and I would love to see the protests. Obviously, I wouldn't, but on the other side, it would be funny.
It would be funny, but it's really I think they run out of, they're drying up on things to say about the vaccine, you know.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else they can say. We've
Yeah.
made it down to the balls, and
Yeah. How
uh,
much slower can you get? You know.
how where else in the body can it go?
You're right.
Uh, I don't know. That's that is my favorite thing, and I follow like Hassan Piker on, and he got into like a back and forth argument with Nicki Minaj.
Mm,
He's like a quote unquote socialist streamer.
right.
Anyway, he was like going back and forth with her, like, this is just not true. And she's just like saying very vague stuff like, cover your eyes and you will see my mask is off. Don't take it off now. I was
Whoa.
like, whoa, what?
Whoa.
She's, I don't know. She's on some wild stuff about not trusting the government, but it's just
Yeah.
you can't just say whatever you want in that instance.
I don't. Your platform's too big to take advantage of.
Platform
Take advantage
platforms.
of your popularity. Take advantage of your voice.
Yeah, you got the barbs. You got the barbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, even the barbs didn't come out in full effect on that one, I don't think. Let's see what else we have here. We already talked about Big Mo.
Yeah, we talked about Big Mo.
Are you still into shoe culture? You still?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the game.
Is it toxic still?
It always has been.
I just
It
feel,
always has been.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just use StockX whenever I know I want a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
And that's it, because the rest is like crazy. And I was listening to David So's podcast,
Mhm.
and he like got sent the wrong pair of shoes from these people, and they were just like not like gonna give him his money back. And then like someone else, they sent the wrong pair of shoes, but they ended up being the Travis Scotts, and now they're it's wild. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's kind of the way that I like to see it. I mean, I kind of just like to see the bright spots of the glaring holes in the sneaker community. I mean, I think there's just a lot of people taking advantage of people who don't know anything about sneakers or don't know anything about the sneaker culture, and they really like to take advantage of. I don't know. It's very easy to take advantage of them, and
Yeah.
I hate to see them. You know, take. I don't know. It's just sad because I've had experiences like that where um, I've gotten scammed and I can't get my money back, and I'm down, $300, $400.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything about it just because they always, side with the buyer, and can't really do anything about it. So
Yeah, this is random, but speaking about siding with the buyer, I sold some GRE books, and I wrote in them because I was studying.
yeah.
And then I didn't say that they were brand new or anything. I sold them for like $15. They're all like worth $20 each.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess if I wrote in them, I'd take off 50%. So they're like $10 each. I sold them for half of that.
Okay.
Like the guy got the books and was like,
nope,
don't want them. I want a refund.
Wow.
I want a refund right now. And because there's writing in it. I was like, but you bought these books and everyone else is selling their used books for $5. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Like, you send me my books back, I guess. If you want to, you're gonna have to pay to ship these back to me.
Exactly.
So I just don't know what to do with that. That's all.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get that out.
You kind of just gotta let it ride.
Is there anything else you wanted to say about shoe culture? I just thought about that, and I knew you were really big into that. You worked at Foot Locker and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still like, I think, well into the game. There are the people that you meet, and you want to be selective with the people that you meet around the community.
Yeah.
But I think once you find that niche, once you find the community that supports you in every single way, man, just ride with them, because it's so rare to find a group of friends or that sometimes I haven't even seen them. I haven't even seen their faces. I know I still just talk to them online, and we talk about shoes, and it's one of the best, friendships that I've ever made. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
I just think, you gotta keep an open mind. You gotta really see what they're for, what they really want with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's an ever-growing community,
Yeah, for sure.
Shoes are amazing. Shoes are art. I don't know.
Shoes
I
there
just
are, yeah, you can
they're
customize them. You
creative.
can
They're
do
amazing.
all some fun stuff here
Yeah.
with them. Yeah, and you can express yourself through shoes. I used to do that. I used to
Right.
get the brightest, like I used to wear the plainest of shirts, the basicest of shorts, just hit them with some bright yellow shoes. And like, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Once they look down, it's like, ooh.
Oh yeah, what are those? How do I get those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely an art form for sure. And shoes and fashion and all that fun stuff.
Right.
I try, and I think Delane is more of a pro on that. I just
Right.
I try try to spice it up on the weekends at least. I've gotten better.
Right.
Like
Right. Yeah. Switch
I'm not.
things up a little bit. You
Yeah,
gotta.
yeah. A little Uzi shoulder sometimes.
So sometimes it comes out on the weekends.
Yeah, on the weekends though. During the week,
Yeah.
I can't flex on them. I can a little bit.
Hey.
But yeah, definitely expressing yourself through shoes. What a big part of childhood. What a big part of
Oh, I
childhood
know. Yeah.
and life go beyond too.
Yeah.
Is there any music, Netflix, or anime recommendations you have? What have you been listening to or watching?
What have I been watching? Um, I know I'm a little late to the party, but I'm watching Money Heist.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah.
I need to.
I heard
Oh,
the last season came out, so I really I don't like waiting for new episodes.
yeah.
So I'm kind of like, once I knew that Money Heist is done, like all the new season came out, and I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
wait for the new season. I'm on it.
Yeah.
So I'm a couple episodes in. It's pretty good. Um, what else am I watching? I'm waiting for Demon Slayer to come out
Yeah.
next month.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Uh, watching My Hero every Saturday.
Of course. Yeah.
You gotta love
What
it.
about any music?
Any music? Hmm, I listened through Donda
Mm.
once.
Mm-hmm. I heard it was long.
It's 26 songs,
Oh wow.
quite lengthy.
Quite.
And then I just really I don't know how I feel about it yet, so maybe I have to go through it again.
Yeah.
I listened through Certified Lover Boy
Mm-hmm.
once. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, everyone's take is like, oh, Drake makes just basic music that he knows will draw an audience or do
Yeah.
this or that, but
Hey, it
it
works.
slaps.
It sells. Yeah, man. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I cut you off for anime? Is there anything else you wanted to say?
That's about it. I think after I'm done, catching up with Haikyuu, I think I'm gonna start. Yeah. I after I'm done catching up with that, I think I'm gonna start. I think it was called Tokyo Revengers. Is that
Tokyo Revengers? I'm also watching. I
Yeah.
missed the last couple weeks.
right?
Not gonna lie, but yeah, I love that show. It's so different I mean, it has like the Erased, if you've seen Erased, like the back in
Erases.
time in your
Mhm.
same body type of feel, but it adds a little fun in there, and it just hooks you in. It just hooks you in every
Good.
week,
Yeah.
and you just gotta keep coming back. I
know.
love it. I love that show.
Yeah.
I love that show. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna watch that after.
for sure. Definitely recommend. I think it's short too.
Yeah, it's good. Other than that, I think that's about it. JMSN came out with a new little album or EP maybe. I don't know if you heard of JMSN.
I don't know,
Good
but
artist.
good, very good shout out.
Yeah.
No, I know. I actually am excited for Lil Nas album. He dropped it today because
Wow.
I just support him. I love
Right.
it. Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna support that today. And the more he climbs the charts, the more my TikToks climb the charts.
Yeah. It's a positive correlation.
Yeah. Who knew social media marketing was so intense? And like everything I post, if I have like a business profile, I can see like what where people are coming from and what time they're live and stuff. Or if I get to 100 followers on Instagram, I can do it on there too if y'all follow me.
Hey.
Zay _
Shout
SMR.
out.
Myself. Oh boy.
Great
But
name, by the way.
oh, thank you.
Hey, I love it.
I appreciate it because
Yeah.
it was at first it was Jay-Z. It was like Jay-Z spinoff,
Yeah.
and then it was like something random. I don't know, just talk it up.
Yeah.
It's like,
Something
okay,
very
that's not it. That's not gonna cut it.
yeah.
I
Knock that one
wanted it
off the
to
list.
be like I didn't initially want it to brand it like I do in the intros now, where it's like, well, I guess I did intend for it, but like ZaySMR doesn't really say anything. Like you just think of like, oh, that sounds like ASMR.
Right.
Like, oh, chill, relax. That's what I turned it into.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kind of want to add something that says like, hey, a little bit more on it. Like this is what I talk about, but I'm grinding, trying to like put out reels, TikToks, YouTube videos. I just dropped 4 YouTube videos before you called me.
Oh yeah.
Dropped
We're
them.
grinding.
Right.
Just dropped it.
Just grinding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm balling. I'm dropping EPs like it's nothing.
Yeah, just dropping like it's hot, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a grind. I love it though. Just something random. If you had or if you were on your deathbed, what was the last breakfast, lunch, and dinner you would have?
It's tough. It's a good one. I think for breakfast, I would have to, I had to have a breakfast burrito, man.
Oh,
I love me my number 24.
little
Bacon,
24.
bacon, egg, and
Bacon.
cheese.
Bacon, egg,
Yeah,
and cheese.
man, bacon, egg, and cheese. Can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I love. Number 24. For lunch, I would have I think I'd have some sisig.
Okay.
You ever had some sisig? Sisig is a Filipino delicacy.
Okay.
It's like with pork belly, fried pork belly, cracked egg on the top of it. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect food. Maybe that I would have that for lunch. Side of rice, a red horse.
Okay.
As my bev of choice. And for dinner, it's tough. I think for dinner, I'd have to go in that big bowl of ramen.
Big bowl of ramen, really?
Yeah. One of the ones where you get a shirt for finishing it, like a challenge. That's
just Naruto Ichiraku style or ramen
the one
style.
that one that Choji eats. That's the kind of ramen I want.
I need that Choji. I need that Choji combo.
Right, exactly.
Oh my gosh!
I think that would be my 3.
That's a big 3 right there. Man, that throws me back to Japan. I want to go back. We should all go back whenever everything's good.
What would be your 3?
Let's see here. Man, I kind of want to throw it off with some. Man, that bacon, egg, and cheese
Number
breakfast
24
goes
man.
crazy. At first, I was thinking of like a bagel egg egg bacon sandwich. That'd be kind of fire. I remember having those growing up. But then, man, maybe some pancakes and a side of bacon, egg, and cheese with toast.
Oh, you're a toast guy.
Toast guy.
Toast guy. No hash browns.
Oh man, that's it. I don't know if I can eat that much. Throw the hash browns on the side too.
Yeah.
I'll save it for the afterlife. Oh man, yeah. I guess an American style breakfast for lunch though. I'm gonna have to go. Man, I'm gonna go. Just Korean barbecue, bulgogi, and green tea chicken.
Some corn cheese.
Oh yeah, just beef tongue. Soy sauce. Oh man, I don't think I'm allowed to throw sushi on the Korean dish. But I put it on there.
Yeah, it's your last lunch, so.
Yeah, Korean barbecue, especially bulgogi, that goes fire, and it's cheaper. You just get a whole pound of that.
Oh yeah.
Something about it being cooked at the Korean barbecue place, it just goes hard. I mean, I've cooked it here. I think I cooked it when y'all came.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah, I've been chefing it up recently. I've been trying chicken fettuccine alfredo.
Ooh.
Chicken parmesan. I only cook with chicken.
Yeah,
Chicken nuggets.
yeah. Chicken nuggets, fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Fried baked chicken. For dinner, man. When I first thought of this, I wanted to say just a McDonald's burger. McDonald's burgers used to go hard back in the day,
Right.
but man, I
Your
don't
last
know.
meal going out.
Chicken. I guess. Man, there's so many. Ooh, katsu chicken, maybe.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Like
from
a
home.
Hawaiian katsu chicken, lava
Oh,
chicken, like a home style Hawaiian, which is the restaurant here.
oh
Maybe
yeah,
some lava style chicken, some
yeah.
rice,
Oh yeah.
and what's it? Potato salad. I think it is
Mac
mac. I don't know what comes
Mac
with it.
salad.
Mac salad. Yeah.
Yeah. Some classic plate lunch. That
Oof,
sounds
there it is.
so good.
Yeah, there it is. There's my 3.
That's a good 3.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't even know if I can eat all of that. Oh, I tried to. I want to talk about the U.S. Women's National Team because I thought it would be a much bigger deal, but it just seems like they think it's a PR stunt, and like they
Really.
think that the U.S. Soccer Federation is just like messing with them and like saying that they'll get equal pay, but they won't. But there's not really more than that. I tried to find a lot of articles about it and like read up on it before we had this, but
And that's it, right?
real quick, I think women should get paid the same, if not more, especially the women's national team, which is bringing
100%.
bringing home a lot of
Yeah,
more championships than the men's team.
100%. And
Sticking,
there is no follow through whenever they say they will get equal pay or
yeah,
they get promised equal pay, which is not, I think it's so wrong just because I personally I think they get the same audience.
mm-hmm.
Whether you're a soccer fan or not, I think that the U.S. women's national team has won enough accolades to get that attention. Yeah, they deserve that attention.
Yeah,
they should definitely get paid for it. So
yeah, women's sports in general, like the U.S. women's national team, is polarizing. Like people are gonna watch that, and I just wish and hope it gets the same way because I know a lot of people feel like, oh, the NBA is carrying the WNBA. They kind of they do, but like I feel like the athletes themselves, they're not like people are only like a lot of the players are only seen for like, oh, they're pretty, and so I'll follow them.
yeah,
Versus like, well, if you played them one on one, you would no longer have kneecaps. So
they're gonna whip your ass.
yeah. So I just
I just think, I mean, at least for the WNBA, I think they should play more games because I know their season's only a handful of games. I think it's like 30-40 games.
oh wow. And
I
because
think
most of them go overseas to play and actually get paid
right,
more.
actually get paid, yeah, which is I think it's better for them,
Yeah, I
and
think
they get paid what they're worth.
Yeah, and it might suck to like have a family and have to go back and forth from America to Europe or something, but I do know that I think they might play in Europe while the NBA season's going on because they just like don't get a break apparently. And then like imagine like one of them gets pregnant now, like how do you
Can't really support anymore. You can't really play.
Yeah, then that's gotta be rough. But I
More
was
power
wondering,
to them.
yeah, more power to them. I wonder if they played their season the exact same time as the NBA. Like, imagine if there was a WNBA game on and then an NBA game on. I feel like they might get more.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
more
and I
watchers
think
that way.
I think the advertising would be better that way too.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
It's like
Because
this is a professional basketball like doubleheader, and you're like, okay,
right,
and then women's professional, and then men's. Just like that would be cool.
That'd be ideal, I think.
Yeah, that would definitely be ideal. Yeah. This is the last sports topic that I believe I have, and I just saw this lady today who was wearing a Fernando Tatis Jr. jersey, and he's like one of the stars of the San Diego Padres, and like
Yeah,
everyone has his jersey now. He's like getting paid a lot. He's like
he's a dog.
he's a dog,
Yeah.
and he got hurt a couple times, but he's back now,
Mhm.
and all these white people have this clearly Latin man's name on their back.
Mhm.
But I just feel like those are the same old white people that love baseball, America's game,
As bad as
and
that sounds, you know,
and they're racist until it comes to sports.
dude. Oh my goodness, yeah.
They're just like, oh man, there's I think currently there's 7,000 plus Haitian migrants under a bridge in Texas right now. They like came up from Haiti.
Yeah.
They're the same ones that be like, oh man, these Haitians, but then be like, all right, let's go, Fernando
Play some ball,
Tatis.
yeah.
It's like,
Let's
what?
play some ball.
How are you separating the person, the athlete, from who they really are, which is
Right.
like a person who came here from another country to better their life, just like other people want to and can do if you let them. I feel like this country is immigrants, and
100%.
literally would not be here without them.
Without them, without us.
Without us, you would not be here without us. And is there anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, I just think that a lot of that culture is, you know, grained into their minds innately. You know what I'm saying? It's kind
Yeah.
of, they were brought up like that, and it's really tough to get them out of that way of thinking. You know,
Mhm.
it's just because they see another person, I guess, providing I don't know, joy. You know, giving them a thing to cheer for
Mhm.
is no different than somebody else trying to better their lives, because he's doing the same thing. I mean, we're all trying to get to that point, but
Yeah. Yeah. That actually perfectly segues because we talked about music, Netflix, anime. We talked about COVID and all of that stuff, but I feel like we should move into almost the last segment. It gets a little more serious here. So we'll start with AOC at the Met Gala. I'm sure this will be
yeah,
quick. People were calling her a hypocrite for dining with $30,000 plates while she's wearing a designer tax rich dress.
yeah,
Um, I at first was like, I guess it is a little hypocritical.
right.
But then like I realized that whoever okayed that for her, because I'm sure she has a smart team around her,
Hmm.
knew that literally millions of people would either give her good or bad press. And now tax the rich is just ingrained in all of our minds right now.
Bad, yeah, but everything is good press. There is no such thing as bad press.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I do not I do condone her actions. or I don't see anything too wrong with it. Yeah, it's probably hypocritical to go dine
yeah,
with $30,000 a plate where that could be used to like help the homeless or
right.
whatever. But we know that AOC is literally grinding and like flying out to Texas and doing the dirty work and grilling the politicians in the Congress and the House and the Senate and all of that stuff. So we know she's putting in the work. And now we're all talking about taxing the rich and like wants to put that plan in place, which I'm sure a lot of people would approve of.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's very hypocritical as well,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the Met Gala was a perfect stage to put that message out.
Yeah.
It was very at first it was hard to see, just because I thought about her whole message, what she's trying to do, but she's at this Met Gala and she's
Uh-huh.
at this very expensive event, eating this is very expensive food, spending a lot of money. But like I said before, I think there's no such thing as bad press.
Yeah.
And like what you said before, like what you said earlier, like tax the rich is ingrained. You know what I'm saying? That is all we think about. It's all, you know,
Yeah.
everything on the timeline is about her dress and
Yeah.
the message that she is trying to portray.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's my take on it. I
Yeah.
just think that she did very well.
Yeah. I think she did well marketing wise. I mean, because I feel like everyone has such short attention spans nowadays. Like, there's YouTubers that assaulted people and then are like coming back a year later with like,
and like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. I watched if anyone knows like Long Beach Griffey or like Heavenly Controller, they're like, dude, black men that like anime that were like just speaking on behalf of like abusers. So I no longer like watch them or follow them. But they pop up in my recommended still, and I can see that they have hundreds of thousands of views still. And in their comments and stuff, people are probably like, haha, you got him. It's like, oh, what is this? People have like such short attention spans. Like that's why TikTok works. That's why YouTube. I was listening to a podcast about how YouTubers are like on decline, really. Like no one knows what to do or put on the platform because no one's giving them the engagement that they want. Engagement's tough. But then TikTok, everything's blowing up, and TikTok's kind of like crushing all other social media, which isn't good because then who will the competition be? But yeah, even
Vine
like
has to come back.
Yeah, Vine has to come back. Someone needs to come back. And yeah, I caved in. I was like, I will not have a TikTok. I will not make videos on it. But then I was like, how else do I reach thousands of people?
Oh yeah, I think you have to
in an instant. And like my subtle flex, my reel that I posted on Instagram got 3,000 views in 5 minutes.
Oh my, that would top it up.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, hey.
But I just like it's that's cool to see, and I think that's another part of things that like, oh, people just want to see them like themselves do numbers, and like that's another part of like social media. So like I know last week we talked about like how social media is like educating people, and it really is, but it also is like prioritizing like this dopamine fix on seeing something you love over and over again, and only seeing that without seeing the opposition or seeing what other people are saying or seeing what Nicki Minaj's cousin has to say about his big balls or
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Everyone's just getting fed content. I don't even think I drive without having either a podcast on or like and if you do that with mine, please do it. Please keep it on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. And so it's just weird. It's just weird. Like, oh man, I feel like I can't drive silent. Like I don't want to hear the sounds of the car. So that's a weird feeling. And yeah, COVID's affected this all. That's all I gotta say.
We just had a lot of time to ourselves.
Yeah, we don't want that anymore. I was like, eat with me, please, mukbang.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Sometimes there was a Korean family that I like watch. There's like mukbangs, and then there's like their meals are huge, but I can eat with them for like hours on end because like, hey, I'm not at least eating alone, and their food looks amazing. Yeah, it's fun.
All right, I want to talk about Governor Newsom's opponents. So, but I have to go get the sheet. I'm gonna pause it real quick and I'll be right back. We're back. Hello.
Quick intermission.
Quick intermission. I definitely wanted to talk about Governor Newsom won the September 14th recall election, and I was honestly surprised because everyone was making me feel like I should be scared.
On his way out. Yeah.
And he won like 66% to like 33% or something. He got 66% of the votes. He got a lot of them. He got like either a third or 2/3 of all the votes. Anyway, in honor of that, I wanted to go through all of his hilarious candidate replacements or recall replacement candidate statements. Some of these are normal, but we're gonna get there. And first one up is Holly L. Bade.
Okay.
Democrat. Everyone else has paragraphs and like addresses and like emails. She just has leadership for a brighter tomorrow.
Hey, short and simple.
Short and simple. You got my vote.
Yeah. Get the message out there quick.
Hey. All right. Next up is Heather Collins, another short one. Literally, no. I actually Holly does have an email and an Instagram and Twitter and stuff. So she does have that plus leadership for everybody tomorrow. Short and sweet, professional. Okay.
Yeah.
Here is Heather Collins of the Green Party. No address, no Twitter, no Instagram, no nothing.
Mhm.
Green Party, immigrant, small business owner. And I'm adding those commas in there. That's all just one sentence. This capitals, capital letter, it's all capital letters and capital words.
No way.
It's just Green Party, immigrant, small party, business owner. There's just one sentence. There's no period.
That's a bar. If I've ever seen one.
And she looks like a hippie. I mean, she looks like a cool teacher if she were.
Yeah.
Everyone
Wow, that's radical.
That is radical. Green. That's third party.
Yeah.
Let me keep going through here. Some people just don't have images and has no qualified party preference, but that's okay, I guess.
Independent.
People just start with like being like, I love this state. And it's like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, it's a good start.
These just don't look like people you want to vote for. This guy's in the t-shirt. He looks like Two-Face before his face burned off, like David Hilberg. He says those who walk the halls of power had been in need of addressing. Wait. Those who walk the halls of power had been in need of addressing. This is a bad sentence.
It's missing something.
That was literally, I didn't mess that up. That was what he wrote. They went off the rails long ago, and we have paid too much for too long. We have all had enough. All right, David. And then lastly, Angeline. I mean, no. I don't. Is this the last one? There's a few more. Sorry. This is Angeline. No party preference. She just says Angeline, Billboard Queen. She has no last name. Icon. Okay. And she says experienced politician.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie,
her job description.
Her headshot looks like something seductive. I don't know. Yeah. But
hey, sex sells.
So far, she's got my vote.
Yeah, sex sells, man.
And then we've got Jeremy Marcianic, who says search YouTube. That's it. Search my YouTube.
Just that's it.
Did you see these before?
Search YouTube. No, I haven't seen these.
Okay, that's good. Here's genuine reaction here. He has a Facebook link to his Facebook page.
Not even his YouTube link.
No, just his Facebook link. He doesn't.
He doesn't have his YouTube link.
No, he just links his Facebook. And he added like Jeremy. Like we didn't know that was the shortened version of Jeremiah. Like a lot of people just like don't have images or like they just look crazy.
Yeah.
And let me just show two more. I mean, sorry, there's so much more than two. I'm almost there. Let's just keep going here. All right, we were done with Jeremy. Dan Kapelovitz, the Green Party, says he says, "Can you dig
it?" Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he's just wearing underwater goggles. Green Party.
That gives that the question just arises though, like, what are the qualifications to become governor? You know,
how did these people make it on to the ballot?
Exactly. Do they just put up a bid, or they can, send in a letter of intent or a letter of interest?
Maybe you just I don't know. But Chauncey Slim Killins, Republican, says, "Vote for me, the people's governor." That's not a bad phrase, except his picture is him in a hoodie, cowboy hat, and a goatee. Shout out to Chauncey Slim Killins. I think he has killed a man or two.
Yeah.
Not because he's black, but just because Slim.
I just think he earned that last name.
Oh yeah, he earned that. He slimmed off a few.
Yeah, that was not given to him.
Oh, that's that was one of my favorite ones. But we're coming up on my favorite one here. There's just two more. I'm not going any further. John R. Drake he's just an 18-year-old community college graduate, or a 20-year-old probably. And he just got his degree from a community college in political science, so he thought he would run for governor.
Which is fair. I mean, think
fair.
big.
His continuing education focus is government and policymaking, so he is going to be continuing his education. So shout out to John R. Drake for running for governor. Did your AirPods die?
The AirPods have died.
The AirPods have died. Do you have a different pair?
I just charged it a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think we talked about John R. Drake. He's going to be continuing his education. The last one here.
Yes.
Second to last one. Adam Papigan. No party preference. Just says love you. Just says love you. That's him right there.
Looks like a lovely guy. That mustache.
He looks like a lovely guy. Yeah, that looks super nice.
I like that message too.
Yeah, love you. This spells you, just the letter U. Yeah.
Even better.
He just the letter U. He doesn't spell out you.
He's with the times.
Yes, but he does have his YouTube link, his TikTok link, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook as well. Yeah, and his address is His address is 6727 1/8 Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard, 1/8.
In Hogwarts.
In Hogwarts,
suburb of Hogwarts.
Or is he selling? Is he selling like? Is he selling drugs? Like, is this all a coded message for selling ecstasy? Love you. Or...
Right. Yeah.
What is honorable mention? I just saw this. This guy just says, Robert Newman says he's not political, but he's a public servant. He has degrees in zoology. Has been married for 60 years, has 2 kids and 2 grandkids, and he just keeps going on like that. So I just wanted to give him a honorable mention because what? What is he? Is he trying? Yeah, is he trying to become like, like, always want to be seen as like the same as people voting? Like, I'm just like you. Is that what he's trying to do? Yeah. Oh boy, that was like
make him relatable to everybody. To the older generation.
Yeah, I forget words all the time on here with with a microphone in front of me. Last segment though. I wanted to talk about the relationship between like the Black and Asian communities in America, because I know like I always had a special bond with like you and our other friends that are Filipino, and like Matt and all of our friends. Right. And now like I work with Elijah, who's Filipino, who lived in Jersey. Like growing up, I had no idea. Like I grew up in such a small town. I was like, I've never seen an Indian person before, like legit. And I didn't know like the different countries of Asia, like my friend An Tran Nguyen. I didn't even know she was Vietnamese until 13 years. Yeah, shout out to her. She's in the army, I think. I didn't know till like 13 years later from knowing her that she was Vietnamese. I was like, that wasn't even a thing to me growing up, which is just bizarre.
Yeah. Wow.
And then I moved to Texas and was like, all right, I met a Korean person and an Indian person for the first time. Had no idea Filipino people were on the East Coast.
Who would have thought?
Then I moved to Sacramento, baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I thought everyone was Mexican. I don't know if I ever told you that. No. When my junior year, I don't know if it was everyone. Like I feel like I knew like you and like Therese and everybody were Asian, but I thought Matt Sanchez this whole time. I was like, and we were in theater class together, and I was like, so what? After like a few months, I was like, all right, you Mexican? Your last name's Sanchez, and I don't understand.
the Spanish last names are very misleading.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Jimenez, Sanchez,
Yeah.
Perez,
Castillo.
Castillo.
Yeah. So
Very
junior
misleading.
year of high school, my first year in California, I learned that I love the Filipino people and all Asian people. And I got to meet a whole bunch of people of like different backgrounds. Sacramento is super diverse.
Oh yeah.
And so I know, like, I listen to David So's podcast a lot, and he's Korean. He always talks about like having Korean black hair care stores in like black neighborhoods. Korean people are always there, like selling hair care products. And I just thought it was interesting because we have we've been friends for the longest, or and
feels like forever.
It feels like Wiz Khalifa. We are just like meant to. I'm not gonna say that joke, but
yeah, right. But I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I don't know. Is there a special bond? Is what I'm trying to get at between the Black and Asian community? Maybe is it just because like of just being minorities in the country, or I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a lot of a lot of similarities
for sure,
especially living in the world we live in now, especially in this country recently, where the minorities have, it seemed like we lost our voice just for a little bit, and we had to fight hard together, fight hard to be heard again, fight back and claw our way back. But yeah, I just think we have a lot of similarities. I know we don't really have sometimes the same interests or the same look the same, but it really doesn't matter, just because I think we're cut from the same cloth.
Yeah. I think that is a beautiful message, and I also, in kind of segueing off of that, there was a period of time, I haven't seen a lot of it recently on the timelines at least, but there was a time where Asian people were being attacked just for being Asian in this country. And I remember when that happened, like I was really upset because obviously that's not right. And then I remember, like, months before that, with the whole Black Lives Matter thing really taking off in this country, it was like police brutality. And I remember being like, why are another, like, not you, but just I remember being like, why aren't people saying things like, why are people not speaking up, and why are people not doing this? And then I realized, like, people are just gonna do things their own way, but it'd be nice if people could speak up. And so when that happened, I made sure to speak up in that moment, because the people that I were asking to speak up for me happened to be Asian, and I wanted support from them. And so I made sure, even without being friends with them, still, that I wanted to support the Asian community, and that's not right. And I want to support everyone who's being abused or attacked, and to share that that's not right.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, it was very difficult to see. It hit close to home, just because I think a lot of the attacks happened in San Francisco, which is just a couple hours away. But it got to the point where I would get texts from my parents like, "Hey, don't go out tonight. Or just be careful. Be aware of your surroundings. You never know what could happen."
Yeah,
and that to me was like really eye opening, just because I thought I didn't really have to worry about it, because I thought I was, I just take everything for granted. So it was so easy to live and have fun. But that's a really big issue right now. And it's sad to see, because at the peak of it, or when it was just starting, the president at the time was, I think, played a huge part in the hate, I guess. Just derogatory terms that he would call, the coronavirus. He would associate the coronavirus with a certain population, which is it brought more like unneeded attention to a group of people that was not necessary, like whatsoever.
Yeah, or not
And it's
warranted.
not even like good attention. It's fucking. It's hateful.
Yeah.
It's spiteful. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very tough, to watch. It was
Yeah.
tough to see.
Yeah, and I'm glad you shared your take on that, and I just want people to see and hear that we should all be coming together and like having a community. And just like for the longest of times in this country, I mean, if you go back to the 90s, things were rough, but when it came to like riots, and I know there's a history with like the LA riots, and like a lot of stores in the area being Korean were like violated and stuff, so there was tension at the time. But moving forward, the bond between the Asian and Black community, like we have, is what we need going forward and to having a better tomorrow. And so I wanted to have you on to hear your perspective, because I was infuriated, and we've been going through the same thing with as the Black population, and I just wanted to hear from your perspective as an Asian man. And then but even deeper, I don't know if this isn't really like the same topic, but it's similar. Like, then that all made me feel weird. Like I was gifted, I think Matt Sanchez gave me a Filipino jersey as a joke, and it was hilarious. It was like, at the time, like, to be able to go to all like everyone's houses, and I was going to like family gatherings. We were both. It's just like, oh dang, I feel like a part of the family, and I feel like I have like the Filipino community especially has my back. And so like, it gave me this jersey. It is funny, but it's also cool, and it means a lot, because I was like through at the end of high school, especially, like I was going through a lot, and I was like, man, my parents are separating, and this community for sure has my back. So it was cool. But then like now it's like, well, that's a little odd. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. I mean, I don't want to like walk out with a Filipino jersey on, and then people be like, so are you Filipino? And then I always have to answer, no, my friends just gave it to me. I just really support them. I guess that's not a bad thing, or it's weird, but what do you think now? Like 5 years, it's been 5 years later.
In 5 years.
What are your thoughts since we graduated high school? What are your thoughts on? I don't even think I have it anymore, but what are your thoughts on my Filipino jersey?
Yeah, I agree. At first, it was funny, but I think if you really look at it, we don't really. I don't think anybody else got a jersey besides you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you have to be like Filipino to rock the flag very proudly. I just think that you're proud where you came from, and the experiences that you've had. I know the art culture has had hopefully had a big impact in your life in a positive way, right?
For sure.
So, I think people looking at you like a certain way because you're wearing a Filipino jersey or wearing a Filipino flag, repping the Filipino flag, like it's not yours to rep, which is like a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? Like you're one of us. Like, come on. I would hate to see somebody or hear somebody like talk smack about you wearing a jersey, like wearing a Filipino jersey. I'm just like,
that makes me feel better. No, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, because I mean, if I don't like to think very like just short term. I mean, there had to be a reason why you got that jersey in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And like now talking to you, thinking about it, like it wouldn't be weird if you were just like, if I'm gonna rock this jersey that says Trinidad on it or something, like, oh, I guess I wouldn't like it. Would just, if I like got a team Nigeria jersey or like a Slovenian like Luka jersey, like it wouldn't be like, it wouldn't, I don't know.
I mean, it's just, I think it's part of you. It made you who you are today, and you're just repping what you love.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
for everybody.
Thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it.
course. Thank you for having me today. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Almost.
Sign. Hello. Nothing.
Hey, I forgot to turn the mic on.
Hey. Oh, we're back.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
yeah, what's going on?
What? They can't see your muscles, so you're flexing off the other guys, you know? Like it's like, hey, respect me, please. I worked hard for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, so it's like a peacock showing its feathers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand.
So we're all gay.
I mean, I think building muscle is for everybody. I think muscles, to me, is a side product of what you really go to the gym for.
That's true. Yeah.
I think it's that's just how
like I said last episode, I go to the gym so that I can move my joints in 30 years.
Exactly. There's always a reason you go to the gym, and then muscles just come.
Oh yeah, they do.
That's nice,
Look at this man.
Oh wow. Hey Reggie, guest appearance.
Guest appearance. I'm gonna have to cut a lot of this.
Well,
let's see here. We'll get the show started here.
Yeah.
In a second. As soon as
now
we're
there
back.
Be light.
Let there be light. Let me something I wish I did last time was kind of run a how can you not hear me? Everything's on.
I was trying to sign to you.
The
little sign that I know.
Jay. That's all I know. Oh man. I started recording already, but I was I was trying to do a little research beforehand.
Oh, that's good.
Looking into the Montgomery biscuits. I sent you that already, but in the photo of their mascot, I don't know.
Mascot, yes.
I don't know if you want to look that up, but the mascot's Big Mo. And it doesn't look like a biscuit at all. I mean,
it looks more like Dumbo.
It looks like Dumbo. It looks like I'm just gonna hold it up to the camera because what is that?
Yeah, Big Mo.
Big Mo of the Montgomery Biscuits, AA baseball affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays. I just don't know what they're doing there.
It's just a swing and a miss on their part.
Swing and a miss. They're swinging something. I don't know what that is.
Right.
I don't know. I can't speak. Governor Newsom won the September 14th recall election, and I was honestly surprised because everyone was making me feel like I should be
He's
scared.
on his way out.